In this video, I want to introduce two indicators on TradingView that can help you with setting stop loss for your positions. The second one is much better, so make sure you watch this video until the end. Alright, as you know, managing risk is the most important factor to becoming a consistently profitable trader. Why? Because trading is a game of probabilities and losing trades are always part of this game. There is no indicator or trading strategy with 100% win rate or anything near to this. This is not possible in reality, so you need to manage your losing positions properly, and one of the key tools for this purpose is setting a stop loss order when you are entering a position. The most effective way for determining a stop loss level is price action analysis, but there are also some indicators that automatically calculate and show proper stop loss levels on the chart, and in this video I want to introduce the best of them. In case if you're interested to learn price action analysis, recently I published a book, The Art of Price Action Trading, that covers every detail that can help you master price action trading. The link is in the description and get your copy later in case if you are interested. Alright, getting back to our indicators, the first one that I want to introduce is ATR Stop Loss Finder, this one, which is written by someone named Verified. Alright, this is the indicator, and as you can see, it's overlaid on the price chart. This indicator uses ATR to determine a safe level for a stop loss based on the volatility of the market. If you're familiar with ATR, it's a volatility indicator that is mostly used for setting a stop loss. By the help of a calculation based on the current level of ATR, stop loss levels are determined, and this indicator does it automatically and show it on the price chart. As you can see, we have a green line below the price and we have a red line above the price, and these lines are the levels that you can consider for setting stop loss. For example, if based on our analysis we entered a long position here at this point, we can set our stop loss here below this green line, and as the price is moving in your favor, you can move your stop loss below this green line and lock in your profit. And similarly, if for example you entered a short position here, you can set your stop loss here above the red line, and as the price is declining in your favor, you can move your stop loss just above the line and lock in your profit. Trailing your stop loss is a great way to get the most out of your position. By default, in the settings of the indicator, you can see that the multiplier is set at 1.5. For a more conservative stop loss, you can set it at 2, which makes these two lines wider and farther away from the price action. And if you want to make them tighter, here for multiplier, for example, you can set it at 1. And now you can see that the lines are closer to the price action. 1.5 is a good choice for the normal condition of the market. Alright, now let me show the second indicator. Here we click on indicators and we search interactive ATR stop loss, this one, which is an editor specs indicator and written by Tan Hef. When you click on this, nothing will be added to the chart until you click on the position of your trade entry. Here also it is giving the information that for a long position, click below the price, and for a short position, click above the price. Consider we entered a short position here after the price broke out of this consolidation period. So we click somewhere above the price and you can see that the indicator has added this level. This indicator also uses ATR for calculating this line. If we go to the settings of the indicator, here in the inputs tab, for ATR settings, you can see that by default, the multiplier is set at 3. That's the reason that the line is very far from the price action. And if, for example, we set it at 2, you can see that the stop loss level became tighter and closer to the price action. Here also, if we check display ATR bands, similar to the first indicator, we have the bands above and below the price. So you can have the similar characteristic like the first indicator here by checking this one. Alright, so in a similar way that I explained for the first indicator, your stop loss is placed above this line and you can move your stop loss above the line as the price is moving in your favor. And similarly for a long position, consider that we entered a long position at this point. So we click somewhere below the price and the level will be added to the chart. So your initial stop loss is placed here below the line, and similarly you can trail your stop loss below the line as the price is moving in your favor. When the stop loss level is hit by the price, it shows this sign telling us that the position is already closed. If we go to the settings of the indicator, if we scroll down, here you have an option for setting alert. So you will be notified when the price already hit the stop loss level that is determined by this indicator. This indicator can also help you with profit target. Here in the settings of the indicator, here you can check profit target, and by default the risk to reward ratio is set at 1.5, and you can increase or decrease it based on your trading strategy. When this is on, based on the initial level of stop loss, which is actually here, your profit target is set at the level that makes risk to reward ratio equal to the value that you set in the settings. By default it is 1.5, and we have a sign like this when the price hits the profit target. If we go to the settings of the indicator and we scroll down, similarly here you can also set alert when the price hits the profit target, so you will be notified when this happened. This indicator perfectly helps you with setting a stop loss, which is based on ATR, so volatility of the market is already considered. But this is not all, and for effectively managing your risk you need to have a proper risk management strategy. You need to limit your loss as much as possible so you will have minimum effect on your trading account in case if the market goes against you and hitting your stop loss. There is a risk management strategy that is called 1% rule, and it's one of the best risk management strategies that you can use. By the help of this risk management strategy, after deciding on your stop loss level, your position size is calculated in a special way that you will only lose 1% of your trading account if the market goes against you and hitting your stop loss. For example, if you have a $10,000 trading account, your loss will be only $100, which is only 1% of your trading account. This risk management strategy helps you to minimize your losing positions as much as possible, and this will help you to effectively protect your trading account from falling significantly. I have a complete guide on this. The link is also placed in the description, and I highly recommend you to watch it, because without a proper risk management strategy you cannot become a consistently profitable trader. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next video, and good luck with your trading.